Yes, the rumors are true. We officially are tracking a bomb cyclone for this weekend, January 31st and February 1st, 2026. For some, this will be the biggest snowstorm that we have seen in several years, but for many, this will be nothing to worry about. I'm meteorologist Andrew Markowitz, and here's what you need to know. In the wake of last weekend's major winter storm, it is very cold, and that is not changing anytime soon. Our next system will dive southward from the upper Midwest to the Carolinas, and as it does so, it will rapidly deepen. This is expected to meet bomb cyclone criteria, and pressure-wise will be the equivalent of a Category 2 hurricane. We will see bands of snow develop, perhaps moderate to heavy in intensity, in parts of Kentucky, Tennessee, Georgia, the Carolinas, and Virginia. A plowable snow of 3 to as much as 8 inches is expected in southern Virginia, southeastern Kentucky, eastern Tennessee, northeastern Georgia, upper South Carolina, and most of North Carolina, while the eastern portion of North Carolina, including the Outer Banks, has the best chance of seeing up to a foot. After that, the question we've been asking all week is how close will that storm track to the East Coast? For example, if our storm takes a more westward trajectory, that would have been a major blizzard for the I-95 big cities and the coast. But that is not what's happening here. Instead, you see unanimous consensus that our storm will instead take a more offshore route, and this will be more of a coastal scraper. This will be a significant snowstorm, perhaps 6 to 10 inches for the Cape and Islands of Mass, and we could see a few inches in coastal Maine, Boston to eastern Long Island, and the Delmarva. But for places like DC, Baltimore, Philly, New York City, and North and West, nada, despite some claims to the contrary. Having said that, for coastal North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia, and Cape Cod, this has potential to be a full-fledged blizzard with heavy snow accompanied by gale force winds. For the Carolinas, this will absolutely be a significant storm, likely the biggest snow that we have seen in several years in places like Charlotte, Raleigh, Winston-Salem, Greensboro, Wilmington, and more. But if you live north of, say, Richmond, and you don't live on the immediate shoreline, don't expect to see much of anything. That's because number one, our storm is tracking way offshore, but number two, because it's a much stronger storm, that means that our precip shield is going to be much more compact. That means you get a very narrow zone of heavy snow, but outside of there, you don't really see much, whereas the last storm was relatively weak, and that meant that pretty much everywhere was covered in snow. Once the storm leaves, I don't immediately see anything on the horizon, but it wouldn't surprise me if there were more storms to track over the coming weeks. For more updates on the storm and other severe weather all around the world, please make sure to follow me on all social media platforms so you can stay weather aware.